Hey guys, I'm just Jarshin. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac. Repentance 31, in fact. Welcome to what's probably going to be another crazy, zany, wacky run. I know we usually try to do a little bit of variety, but I'll be honest, I'm not super happy with how wait. Oh, I can't continue. Okay. For some reason, I thought my save was deleted, but we're good. If you didn't watch yesterday's episode, it's a short one, so go take a look. We attempted what I now know is called the delete this. There was an achievement that said delete this achievement. Apparently this challenge, even though you can't see the name, is called delete this, which is funny because it's like, haha, it's a bug. Hey, can you fix this bug? But the bug is a challenge. If you don't know what this challenge is, well, the way I described it yesterday I think is pretty apt. It's like if you took the Binding of Isaac and all of its items and mechanics and things of that nature, and you threw it into a blender. And our goal is to take that blended up Isaac, no music, and get down to Blue Baby. So what do I mean by blender? Well, take a look. So this item sprite, well, first of all, we're on like the blue womb, which is messed up in and of itself. We're supposed to be on the first floor. Actually, we're supposed to be on the cellar. You can see over on the right side of the screen, we've just got like a strange amalgamation of whatever you want to call that. And here we have an item that looks like it's like half starter deck, half... I don't know what the other half of this item is supposed to be. And when we pick it up, it's actually I-5 Box of Blub, which is apparently a 2-room charge spacebar item. Now, what does this 2-room charge... I have 2 spirit hearts for some reason? It gave me 2 spirit hearts? Now, what does this 2-room spacebar item do? I farted. I got a range upgrade, a tears upgrade, a luck downgrade, and homing shots. Interesting. I lost my range upgrade, but kept my tears upgrade, which is pretty sick. I don't mind losing the range, but I'm happy to have kept the tears upgrade. We're already stronger probably in this run than we were in the last run, so that's amazing. So anyway, yeah, so this, I mean... I described this run as a lot of things in yesterday's epi. Isaac in a blender, it's a little bit of an acid trip, not that I've ever done it, nor would I ever, probably. Don't quote me on that, but like, I think I'd have to get to a pretty strange place in my life to, let's just say if this job fails, then maybe we'll end up there, but I think I'm doing okay for now. Now the question is, 38 cents, can't afford that. Do I get a tears upgrade every time I use the spacebar item? No, but I do get I got a little Gertie boy. So I don't get a range upgrade, but I do get the homing shots. Sorry, I did get the range upgrade. I don't get a tears upgrade. And I got a little Gertie for some reason, which is interesting. Seems like a decent spacebar item. It's basically it seems to just be telepathy for dummies, and I get a little Gertie every now and again. Maybe it was like a Monster Manuel type of dealio? I don't know, we seem very strong. And we have Breath of Wisp plus HP upgrade? Just kidding, that's Sistance Infestation Flyer. Which took away my tears upgrade, which is very upsetting. What happens when I use this one? Absolutely nothing. I'll take my tears upgrade back, thank you very much. We don't really want spacebar items. Although spacebar items can have passive effects. My tears upgrade is back and my deal with the devil chance is at 100. Yeah, we can only hold one spacebar item at a time. So like, this spacebar item seems totally fine. It seems to be giving us a passive tears upgrade, which is nice, and it's only a 2-room charge. It's essentially just telepathy for dummies. We're getting, hello, Tinted Rocka. It's essentially just telepathy for dummies. We're getting ourselves a nice, a little bit of homing shots every 2 rooms, which to me seems pretty good. Ignore the news, it is pre-work, but some people at my company like to start working a little bit earlier than the usual, the industry standard 9 a.m. So you may hear just a few sound effects coming in as people begin their days. That's okay though. I'll probably get to that point eventually. Probably should assimilate to the 8 a.m. start time, but I'll be honest, I'm not much of a morning boy. So I'm still adjusting to some degree, dude. Holy Mantle, blank cards. Seems like a sick combo. Charge Shot. It's a damage upgrade. I wish it was actually, like, again, the descriptions don't actually... Oh, I got a poop friend now. The descriptions don't actually match up with what the item does. They're just, I think it's just like a random amalgamation, much like the sprite. So the sprite has nothing to do... My range. The sprite has nothing to do with what the item is, nor does the description. So we have no really inkling or any sort of clue. I'm getting extra friends from using the spacebar item. I think our spacebar item might be sick. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think our spacebar item might be sick. Here we have half Guppy's Hairball, half Contract from Below, also known as something. Shot speed plus 0.02? 0.02 shot speed? There's a little bit of a knife in that bad boy. I'm gonna have to pick it up. I know probably HP is at a premium, maybe shouldn't be doing this, but I want to know. My stats! It hurt me, okay. Okay, so I don't know what just happened there. Except that I took damage and that I don't appreciate that. Let's grab our consumables here. I will be honest with you, this challenge is interesting and a lot of fun. If there's anything that's like extra scary about it, I would say that, I mean, Curse of the Unknown can be scary in and of itself sometimes, not knowing how much HP you have. Not knowing how much HP you have, while also not knowing... What the heck is even this? How do I get to you? Not knowing how much HP you have, while also not knowing what any of the items in the game do. For example, this could have like the Plan C effect. I could pick it up and just die instantly. I could pick it up and it could be 9 lives, which it looks like it's half 9 lives, and I could go down to 1 HP and have no idea. But you just gotta pick... Play-Doh! Another... bunch of stat ups plus a conquest. Okay. My laptop is beeping out of control, I will say. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious. So we lose? I don't know what's happening. We must have like another vibrant bulb effect going on secretly somewhere, because when I picked up the fully charged item, I saw a huge spike in all of my stats, and then when I switched back, they went away. I don't have enough money for that, unfortunately, so I think we just gotta go. I must have like a vibrant bulb hidden away in our build somewhere, but I have no idea. It's impossible to know. It is completely impossible to know. So yeah, again, I said it during yesterday's. I think I'll go ahead and maintain it here as well. I think it's essentially impossible. Okay, we do have a vibrant bulb. You see the beautiful stats up we just got. Why didn't I get a little friend? I did, but I don't like that little friend. He explodes in my face often. I think, nice. I think the question is, the question is not like, how do you strategize this run to win the entire thing? I think the correct way to think about this is, you're just waiting for a busted combination of items. Items that you don't know if they're... It's like your first time playing... Everything just died? It's very much like your first time playing Isaac. I know our good friend of the channel has recently started playing Isaac, and I'm very excited. Anytime we can bring the joy that... well, sometimes joy, sometimes pain. But the interest and excitement that is Isaac into someone's life, I think it's always a good thing. Good friend of the channel, Joker, has been playing, has just started Isaac, and I think he's very much in that scenario right now. I was talking to him, he's like, yeah, I'm on like a 30 death streak, brother, and I'm like, that'll happen when you first start. It's a tough game to pick up, especially because, much like us in this situation, you don't know what any items do. Pick it up. +5 bombs, you lied to me, that was That was not +5 bombs, but we do seem to have the tears that eat each other. Which I don't really respect as an item. But I suppose for the purposes of this playthrough, I'm gonna have to. Because we can't put it back down. What I told him was eventually, even though you may not know what any of the items do, you just pick them up, because that's the only way to learn. And eventually, you will get, just completely by accident, a busted combination of items that makes it essentially impossible to lose. And I think that's kind of what we're doing here. This is almost like alternative reality Isaac. It's like Isaac, but on like an alien planet or something, a different timeline, if you will, where we don't know what any of the items do. So what can you do? You just pick everything up until you get a busted combination that wins the entire game. Now, the only thing I don't know here, is, are there theoretically an infinite number of items because they're all just a mishmash? Like, is that the way it's programmed? Or is there a set number of items? Because in some case, we could be like, hey, I remember this item that's half Guppy's tail, half Dogtooth? I don't know what that other half is. Don't pick it up. It broke the run. In this case, I have no idea. Fuh. That's pho, if you were wondering. What does pho do? I don't know. It seemed to give me 2 black hearts. I really don't know if playing the deals with the devil is the way to go, but I'm gonna take this one. Semination. No breathing. Don't give a blah if I blah 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 blah. I'm only gonna take the one though. I'm scared about taking any others. I think you just continue. I know we have a lot of spirit hearts right now, but as we saw in the last run, things can go very south very quickly. And I got another Curse of the Unknown, which is not my favorite. Things can go very south very quickly in these runs just by picking up a bad combat, or just sometimes just a single item. There's okay, I mean, that was amazing. You can sometimes just pick up a single bad item that's like, oh, by the way, I think all of the effects are just like random. Like this seems like it's like an Isaac randomizer almost, which has me very much in the mood to play some Pokemon, but that's okay. We'll figure that out at a later date. It's almost like HP up is sick. It's almost like an Isaac randomizer, but they like didn't check all of the rules per se. So it's kind of like you ran into Joker, Pennywise, Otector, I think the tears up from this is too sick. I gotta stick with it. I know it's our main item and we haven't really strayed from it since, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it to some degree. I do want to visit that curse room, maybe. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it now. It's just scary because I don't know how much HP I have, but I'm gonna assume I didn't accidentally break the entire game. Yes, okay, we have survived. I got some damage randomly from that for some reason. Perhaps it was a Liberty Cap effect. Yeah, it's like we're doing a Pokemon randomizer, but on Route 1 we ran into a Dialga with Dragon Rage or something, and it just broke the entire game open. Made it impossible to succeed. It's 27 cents. I gotta pick it up. M of the Va. That is M of the Va, if you were wondering. Whoa! Okay. So sometimes when I shoot, I throw out a portal. Unfortunately, throwing out the portal seems to use up my charge of my spacebar item, which is not good because then we lose the... Where's my second secret room? We lose the vibrant bulb effect, which is a little upsetting. Golden key, sure. I just lost a lot of damage for going into that room. Would you care to explain? It's the Fallen, which in a normal scenario would be very... I'm just throwing portals! Infinite portals, dude! Okay, we also must have picked up, what does this poop do? Don't know. There's a sword hanging above my head. That kills you instantly. I remember that item. It's the Sword of Damocles. And if you take too much damage, it just kills you. So that's great. We could die at any moment from that stabbing me in the head. That's fun. So I would say go ahead and expect this run to fail. Just pick up a random item. Penny Tears. Made a Pop-a-Fly. Made myself a Pop-a-Fly. Sure, why not? Ours. Just pick everything up. I just heard a very cursed sound. I don't know what it was. All right, both of those spacebar items seem pretty bad. I think the run is over, unfortunately, unless we can get some extra lives somehow, which I don't seem to currently have. There is a Sword of Damocles hanging above my dome piece. That if I remember correctly from how that's a shame, because this run's actually kind of good with these just freaking... I love that we just throw out these, any potential damage dude could kill us. I'm pretty sure that's what Sword of Damocles does, unless they changed it. Soy milk. I'm invincible and I cut my head off. These have such a large charge, dude. Shielded tears? Gotta stick with what you know. Stick with what you know. Our damage, oh, temporary damage, amazing. Yeah, I gotta stick with what I know. Unless I'm misremembering what the Sword of Damocles did in, throw a portal, please. Unless I'm misremembering what the Sword of Damocles did in Anti-Birth, I believe the answer is sometimes you just die. I believe the answer is that sometimes you just die. If you take a hit, the sword can come down and take all of your HP. I think is what it did. They may have changed it. It is entirely possible that they changed it and that is no longer how the item functions. But at least for the time being, we need to operate under the assumption that that's exactly how it functions. So just don't get hit. Because getting hit, I would say, means likely we're dead. We could die at any given moment. But if you just never take damage, then it can't happen. And we seem to have some sort of equally sick effect happening where everything just dies in a room sometimes. I don't particularly know what's causing that. This is an enemy that I would describe as... I was gonna say this strikes me as an enemy that gives me an above average chance of taking damage. Just mirrored that sword get a little lower. Just mirrors that sword a little lower than it was before. Did you just hear the vomiting sound? Okay. Prairie demon, sulfuric acid. Okay, sure. I mean, can I really afford to take these? Not really. But also, if we're trying not to get hit anyway, why not? Look, I don't know what this run is right now. It seems okay. We're on Necropolis too, which is sick, but we got a lot of... We have a lot of floors we still need to survive. I'm pooping randomly sometimes now. I don't really know what's causing the poop. The constant portals are amazing. And we're also getting double items now everywhere, and I can take them both, which is amazing. Please don't hurt me. You've spawned an enemy? Okay, so that's a bad combination. We don't want that. In my opinion, pretty much the only thing that can save this run, I think, is getting a random extra life somehow. Because the sword, I'm gonna take damage. Let's go ahead and accept that out there right now. I'm going to take damage. Because it's a thing that I do sometimes. You may have heard of it. It's called being bad at the game. I'm going to take damage. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So eventually, that sword is gonna get dropped on my head and I'm gonna die. And if we don't have, unless it doesn't kill you anymore, maybe it just does a lot of damage, I don't know. Like this is a room that I would describe as pretty decent chance to take damage on. Now the interesting thing there is I just took damage and I gained HP. In any other circumstance where the Sword of Damocles, help me. In any other circumstance where the Sword of Damocles was not hanging over my head, I think we'd have a pretty sick setup there where taking damage heals you. Unfortunately, the Sword of Damocles is still hanging over my head. And what I'm saying is we need to accept that I'm gonna take damage from it eventually. I'm gonna take damage, it's gonna fall on my head. And my guess, assuming it still works like I think it works, my assumption is that the run will then end. We will lose and the run will end. I could be wrong. Puppy what? Puppy what? That's a puppy what? Everything in the room turned to coins. A lot of spacebar items. None quite seeming to be as good as this original one that gives us the tears up. So I'm still gonna stick with it. Whether or not that's the right decision, I have no freaking idea. It's a shame, dude. I think, again, you're just waiting for that winning combination of items. I think we had the winning combination of items here. We just unfortunately got, I don't know how it spawned, what caused it. I have 2 sacks. Probably should go to a doctor to get that checked out. We unfortunately just got the Sword of Damocles as well. And that one pickup alone will probably end the entire run. I have 3 sacks. That one pickup will probably end the entire room. I'm also realizing now we're pretty darn weak. I'm realizing that against small enemies, our portals make for good grouping, but against a big enemy like this who is unaffected, we're not very strong. That sword's getting pretty close, dude. I can't be the only one noticing that that sword is getting pretty close. Yeah, it's a shame. I think without the sword, we might win this one. With the sword, it might be too large of an ask, unless we get an extra life somehow. We're hoping for a mystical, magical 9 lives just hiding somewhere. I have a lot of sack of pennies following me. Alright, double items, come on now. E enemy slowdown, no extra life. No extra life, but... Oh no! My tears! Oh no. Give me Joker. Oh no. I can't hit anything now. Oh no. Well, I'd venture to say that this just... Help, I'm trapped. I'm trapped and I can't escape. That sword is real close to me. I'm getting sucked in. The item disappeared. There was an, excuse me, there was an item there and it disappeared. That sword's getting real close to my head. Okay, so yeah, I think we just sealed our fate. I can't hit enemies shooting like this. Not something I'm capable of doing. Help, 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 help. I think it's probably over. Do we have Strange Attractor as well? We had something on our head there for a second. I think it's probably over. I'll be happy if it's not. All it takes is a couple of pieces of bad damage to seal it for us. I don't know what's happening anymore. This is a weird one. I can tell you this is a weird one for sure. I'd love to play both of these guys, but I don't think I can afford to because, again, I'm pretty sure that damage just equals death. I don't know if it's a set number of hits you can take with Sword of Damocles or how it works. But I'm pretty sure eventually we just die. Now, we do seem... Again, if we didn't have the sword above us, I'd call this a win. After a while, if we just survive in the room long enough, everything turns to eyeballs. yeah, we have like random HP generation, and we like the portals are sick. We have a lot of great aspects of this run, but we also have a large dagger just floating over my head waiting to fall. And it's gonna fall unless I reroll the whole run. You piece, you could have saved me. That would have been nuts, dude. Rerolling an entire run of items that I already don't know what they do. Now that's zaniness. Help, please. All of the pots are just exploding. Okay. Okay. So we've at least survived to the boss fight. Oof, 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 oof. I wish you turned into an eye. I'm not gonna lie, I wish you would just turn into an eyeball. Oh, I do not like fighting the matriarch. Although I do... The boss fight music ended, but the boss fight is most definitely still going. The boss fight music has ended yet again. Help, I took damage somehow? Help, I'm continuing to take damage? Okay, the boss fight music has ended yet again. Look, I don't know what's happening. All I know is that we need an extra life. Come on. Excite. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! No! What just happened? Okay, so we lost our good spacebar item, and we also have a spacebar item now that seems to just hurt me. Which is like a real bad combination. Considering what I was just mentioning earlier about taking damage and getting a dagger stabbed into my brain. So, I'm not very excited about future prospects of this run. I can never use the spacebar item again. The spacebar item appeared to drop blue flames onto the ground that did damage to me. So I think it's just a no-go. I think I'm getting sucked in! Help, it's too strong! I can't escape, just gotta wait for these to go away. It's too strong. Turns out the portals can stack on top of each other and achieve sucking power, the likes of which the world has never known. Okay, this is a weird one. I do like the challenge though, like I'm not gonna lie, it's, in terms of like, it's not a very like, I don't think it's a skill-based challenge. It's not one that you're gonna beat and be like, put that on the report card. Yeah, this is a testament to my Isaac skill. Something like Cat's Got Your Tongue, I think, is more up the alley for that kind of thing, to be like, ooh, I'm an Isaac pro. Okay, this room really sucks with my current tier setup. This strikes me more as like, hey, you know, I've been just doing Isaac runs now for like 600 years. Might be fun to kind of spice things up. Let's just do something where I have no idea what's happening. As you can see on the screen. Yeah, this strikes me more as a I have no idea what's happening. Let's just have a good time kind of a run. So I'm not saying like it's a bad challenge. It's more like a fun alternative game mode. How about that? This strikes me more as a like, it's Friday night and I'm feeling kind of loose, kind of wacky. I thought the Sword of Damocles disappeared for a second and I was very excited. Turns out it did not disappear. It is still here and the run is still over. We're gonna keep trying though. Sure, I'll take the Eternal Heart. I'll take the Eternal Heart even though I don't think it saves me. Wow, what a hit. What a shot. What a shot, dude. I cannot say anything except for what a shot. Okay, okay. That's not me trying to make fun of you in like a Rocket League sense. Genuinely, I think that was a tremendous shot. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage, is what I would say. The portals are sick. Although I'm standing on one and that's probably gonna cause me damage here. I'm just shooting around this guy. Praise Lord Helix, dude. I haven't taken a calculus class since college. I can no longer calculate the arc of the parabola. It's not a parabola. What's it called? Ventricle? Derivative? I have no idea. I can't really calculate it anymore. All I know is I'm being slurped, dude. I'm being slurped. I can't. I'm getting slurped by my own. I'm not taking damage though, like I'm taking damage, but I'm not losing HP. This is such a winnable run if we just cannot get stomped by the Sword of Damocles. And I think we're getting real freaking close to getting stomped by the Sword of Damocles. Maybe it doesn't do that anymore. Maybe it won't stab me. Maybe I misunderstood what the item does. Maybe it's not gonna hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. I think our best option is to just get to the boss fight as quickly as possible. Cause we only need to go 2 more floors. I'm not gonna say it's impossible. It's actually very doable. If we could just go 2 more floors and minimize damage. If I could try to take as little damage as possible, we may actually like have a shot to win it. Oh God! Okay, so like minimal damage is what I was just preaching. It'd be lovely, the boss fight? It'd be lovely to know. That was bad. That was bad, but I somehow didn't take damage. It would be lovely to know, like if there was some sort of visual indicator to be like, hey, I know the sword's getting closer, but like it'd be nice if there was another visual indicator that was like, hey, the sword is about to go. Here comes the sword. It is going to slomp you. I think that'd be kind of sick. This is a problem. This is a problem. Gotta get away from that. Yeah. Alright, just trying to do damage where I can to this guy. It's a little tough. It's a little tougher than I'd like it to be. To try to do damage to this guy. We're getting him at this angle right here. Take a look at that. Portal? Portal, please! Portal, please. You son of a... Help me. Help me. Help me! I'm stuck. I'm stuck! Get away from the portals! I'm taking a lot of damage, dude. I'm taking a lot of freaking damage. Please. Please be kind. Keep going. Keep going. That sword's getting real close, dude. I feel like it could fall at any second. Oh my gosh, dodged. Okay, he's gonna come flying in. We are not doing enough damage, dude. Gotta use a bomb, I think. I think a bomb is my damage delivery method of choice. Oh my goodness. No! You son of a... You son of a... You're saying there's a chance, though? Again, but I'm like, I just took like 8 hits of damage. I have full HP. The run is so good. The run is so good, except there's a sword hanging above my head. Please save me an extra life. An extra life, please. No. Not an extra life. Look at all the swords on the right side of the screen. What just happened? Holy death. Boiled baby. Oh, baby! Okay. The run is so good. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. The run is actually so good. These guys do not seem to get slurped. I'm pooping random bombs. Someone put a pink bag on my chair? I'm pooping random bombs, dude. I'm pooping random bombs. It's a problem. It's a little bit of an issue. It's a large bit of an issue. There's concerns here. There are concerns here. And I think I also maybe messed up. There's concerns. Come on, sword. I just need the sword to hold off for a little longer. I just need the sword to hold off for a little longer. I'm on the final floor. Can you give me an extra life? Hematemesis. Not really what I was looking for there. I'm on the final floor. I do be pooping a lot. And there are random homing bombs now popping out. If we can just beat Blue Baby without the sword stabbing me in the head, we can win this one. Maybe the sword will hit me and I won't die. Gotta get a little lucky here. We do... We do gotta get a little lucky here and just find the boss fight ASAP. We gotta get a little lucky here and just find the boss fight ASAP. I wish these freaking sacks that I was spawning actually meant anything. They unfortunately don't mean anything. Oh, they're just for show. The money is good, dude. We do be spawning a lot of money, up to 85 cents. Is there a way that I could pay you to take the sword out from under my head? Come on. We got this one. Not that I don't want to do this one again, because I genuinely think it's a very good time. A little confusing. Like a lot confusing, but like a pretty good time. Confusing, but I would describe it as a very good time. So believe me, I got no qualms doing this run a bunch of times. We could find some unbelievably wacky synergies. Synergies that won't even exist in the base game. Just because of the way this works. So I don't mind having... Help me. No! I don't mind having to do it again. Dude, what the heck is even this? Save me. Save me. Okay. Gotta get rid of the portal. Save me. S range luck. Burden purr. Nope. Taking my items. Okay. So we seem to have lost the parasite effect, which is a big shame because I'm not going to say it accounted for about 97% of my damage. It certainly helped though. We also don't seem to be spawning portals anymore. Still spawning plenty of greed's gullets. Still spawning plenty of greed sacks. Don't seem to be spawning any portals anymore. Yeah, I may have just ruined the whole run. I mean, I say me, as if I knew what I was... Oh, I spawned the portal, we're good, the run is saved. I was gonna say me as if I had any idea what I was picking up. Sure, this seems fine. There was that fart had a cool cloud color, so that's, at this point in my life, that's how I'm making my decisions. A green starter deck, sure. And a helpy. It's a big tier! Ser RST. Look, I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is we're probably like a couple hits away from losing the whole thing. And we get out of there. We gotta be close to the boss fight. We have to be. I was gonna say, I had a feeling that we had to be close to the boss fight. Please, just finish it. Kato. Kato. Is Kato. Alright, just do it. Just finish it. You got this. Just don't get hit too many times. Some portals would be sick here. Okay, how do I hit you? how am I gonna deal damage to this guy? He's farted. He's farted, doing a little damage. Just doing little bits of damage at a time here. It's okay. Another portal, that's okay. When you spawn a portal, get away from it. Keep going. My guy's getting real yellow for some reason. Little John Diced. The John Dice is concerning. Please don't do it. Please. My sword. My beautiful sword. Where's my portals at, though? Where's my portals? That sword's getting real close. Where's my portals, though? Where my portals is. Portals? What are my tears, dude? They're turning yellow. I don't know what they're doing anymore. Where's my portals? Just a portal would be sick. Maybe the portal effect stops working after, like, nope. Definitely does not. We just got a little string of bad luck there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna do it. This run had no reason to succeed. I think we're gonna do it. No! Are you kidding me? What the heck? We won! Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. The trophy's in the room. You knew it was gonna happen. You knew it was gonna happen. The writing was on the walls. So I didn't really catch what happened there in real time because I was so excited about beating the run. What I think happened there is some item that we had caused us to take damage as the room was completed. And it was that exact damage that caused the Sword of Damocles to fall and kill us. What was I just saying about I don't mind if I have to do this one another time? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We will be doing... You can't script it. You can't script a better ending than that. Well, the delete this challenge, unfortunately, will have to be attempted again. We'll try again tomorrow. I genuinely cannot believe that just happened. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, it's gonna be like you have to watch. You won't believe the ending to this one, or maybe you will. But I can genuinely like use the most clickbait title of all time and have it be accurate for this one, because that's actually one of the most comical things I've ever seen in my entire life. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing. All help out a tremendous deal. Share with your grandmother as always. Oh, but with that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. We'll try again.